Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today it's time for another skincare review. So a couple months ago I talked about, actually I want to say it's almost been a year. Not really, never mind. I'll have the date that I posted my first skincare video where I completely moved things around and added new products, which are mostly from CeraVe. So I wanted to update you on the Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser for normal to dry skin, and then also the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser for normal skin. This gently cleanses and exfoliates while softening and smoothing your skin. My labels are kind of peeling off a little bit because sometimes I have the bad habit of keeping these things in my bathroom. Typically I don't, just because I always worry that the humidity will eventually ruin things. So I try to keep my makeup and my skincare out of the bathroom. So these are both 8 fluid ounces. I did pick these up at Target. A lot of times they're sold out, or like certain sizes are sold out. I know these are very popular items, and now I can see why, because I've had a really good positive outcome with both of these products. So you can already tell where this review is headed. So let's start off with the one that I use the most, which is the Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. So as you can see, I'm almost at the halfway point with this product. I love it. It's super duper gentle and it does really help remove makeup. I usually double cleanse with the Pond's cold cream or the Clinique one. I love them both. Honestly, I feel like I could just save some money and stick to the Pond's one instead of the Clinique one, but usually I'll double cleanse with that. But this just really helps remove a lot of that initial makeup. There are very few times that there's any residual makeup left, and if there is, it's usually just like my eyeliner or my mascara. It'll be on my lower lash line because I'm super duper lazy when it comes to my eye makeup removal. But this is very gentle, very calming on my skin. I mean, I don't have sensitive skin, I have combo oily skin, and I think this just does a good job. Like, it's just basic, but I really like it, and it's not fragrance. And if you know me, I am a sucker for fragrance skincare, which is not always a good thing. So for me, it was always a struggle trying to find a cleanser that I love that makes me happy and not have fragrance, because I just draw into those with fragrance. Hold on, there's a plane passing by. So if you're someone who doesn't care about fragrance being in their skincare, the Pacifica cleansers are so good. Like, they just smell so good. Do they remove makeup quite as nicely as this one for me? No, but it's that intense smell of just tropical coconut goodness that just kind of gives me a little bit of happiness in the morning. Nevertheless, I love this. I love that it doesn't have fragrance. It's been good for my skin. It doesn't burn my eyes or sting my eyes, even though I always do my best to avoid it getting in there in the first place. Sometimes things happen. It just does. So when you're pouring it out, it's a little bit creamy. You apply it to your wet skin and it foams up just enough to kind of get the cleansing going and remove all those impurities. So I'm happy with this. I think this is a great product. I will continue to repurchase it, and yeah. Now for the salicylic acid one, I'll be honest, I don't use this as much because I consider it a treatment, but honestly I feel like I could bump it up a little bit more. This one has salicylic acid, which is an acne fighting ingredient. I love salicylic acid. I've been using it since I was in high school with like the Clean and Clear cleansers. That was my first time getting into skincare, is when I used like the old school Clean and Clear cleansers from like the 2010s. Time flies. But this is super gentle. It is a cleanser that doesn't irritate my skin in any way, but I like that it has salicylic acid because I do occasionally get breakouts. They're very rare. Usually they're limited only to that time of the month, but I noticed maybe it's the stress where I've been getting them a little bit more often, or it just could be because I switched birth control pills. I'm not sure. But this kind of helps keep any acne at bay, or like sometimes I have a really bad habit, I mentioned this before, of eating and then touching my face without washing my hands. Like if I'm eating a slice of pizza and then I go to like scratch my chin or something, I don't know, I'll get a breakout there because I didn't wash my hands, you know, because it's really greasy. So this definitely helps just kind of keep the acne at bay. And also, even when there is no acne, the salicylic acid is just really good for exfoliating. It's a chemical exfoliant, so it just kind of smooths me out a little bit. I still have some texture here. I have big pores too. Like, I have texture, but I also have big pores on my nose. I've mentioned them before. Those have not gone away even with using retinol cream. Hold on, there's an airplane again. Even with using retinol cream, vitamin C serum, and the one that people have been I've been recommended it a lot, and I've recently tried it. I forgot what it is. It's from The Ordinary. It's their glycolic toner or whatever. Again, that's a chemical exfoliant. So I mean, I love it. I have seen some really good results with that, but again, it's not a miracle worker. Pores, you're just born with big pores. Some of us are born with big pores, some of us are born with small pores, so that doesn't get to me. but just keep that in mind that this camera does kind of smooth me out just a little bit. So when I do the demo, which you probably already seen by the time we're here, I'm gonna show you with my other camera that kind of has a more unforgiving lens to it. But yeah, this helps smooth me out. I think it's really good. I want to use it a little bit more because, like I said, I really haven't been using it. And I think it's just because I use retinol and I use like the glycolic toner and I use other things that I try to kind of be careful with my skin and not using too much exfoliants, because you can over exfoliate and cause issues. And it's funny because, speaking of over exfoliating, when I was looking at reviews for that glycolic toner, serum, whatever from The Ordinary, there's people doing 30-day challenges of using that on your face every single day, and that is insane. That's a lot. But yeah, I really like these cleansers. I think they're really good. They're really reliable. They're affordable. A little goes a long way with all of these products, especially with cleanser. When you're only keeping it on your face for just a small amount of time, it feels good to find an option that doesn't break the bank and I don't feel guilty about, because I used to do like $30 cleansers and stuff, which are still good. I'm not saying they're not, but it just sucks because it just stays on your face for the least amount of time. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will have all my social media links down below for easy access, and stay safe out there. Until next time, bye.